Hello, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, where we have been hunting for shrines without too much success, but it turns out our shrine finder isn't 100% broken. It does still work on occasion. If it feels like it, I guess. Because it certainly doesn't work on every shrine. And what am I thinking? I do not need to glide down here. I need to slide. Hey, Moose. Seems we don't have much more surfable territory here. But we do have a nearby shrine. So my guess was accurate. What's with all these snowballs? Hang on. There we go. Let's not melt them just by being here. Do we put this here? Well, probably the act of melting them a little has already messed things up a little. Oh, we're meant to bowl down another door, are we? Go! I believe in you, Snowball. You can do it. Get huge. Bowl down the door. You try as well. And also you. One of these has got to work. Or at least I sincerely hope one of these has got to work. None of these is working. Some are getting close-ish, but... none are actually hitting the golden path. Yep, that is definitely a door that needs to be bowled down. Okay, this snowball has got some decent size to it, and if we just follow this groove, it'll hopefully be led straight to the door. So if we just drop it here. Go, Snowball. Go, Snowball. I believe in you. Get bigger. Not big enough. What's this? Oh, one of the snowballs must have had an amber inside or something. Can we still pick this one up? No, it is too large. But... this, while also being too large to pick up, can perhaps be used in a different way. Oops. Okay. Let's see if we can separate this thing from the wall real quick. Okay, I might need to use this to do so. Not launching it hard, because I don't want it to break apart on anything other than the wall. Dang it. Okay. So, new plan. We're going to take this snowball, and we're going to follow this groove up as high as we can, and see if we can maybe just drop the snowball in such a way that it follows the groove completely, the whole way, and smashes the hell out of the door. Seems that will be tough, because there's a curve. But maybe we can overcome that by still just following this as is. And then we can drop the ball rather than throwing it. And maybe it'll follow along as it's supposed to. As long as it doesn't jump the path early, we've got a chance. Okay, good. It's on the right track. Good. And there's our shrine. Oh, and it had a sapphire in it. Is that just because it got as big as it did? Or is there some other reason that it broke up into a sapphire? Was it just like always a sapphire, or is it snowballs that get to a big enough size get rarer gems? I don't know. Tandem. So we need two things to happen at once. So it looks like we can cut this rope, which will drop the ball onto this plunger. So let's start off by doing that, because it's the only visible option. Okay, so we've escaped the first room. Oh. Oh. So we need that ball to hit that, and the tandem part is we need to cut both ropes. And then on this side, we need this ball to hit that, which means we need to cut just the one rope. So the cutting both ropes is going to be pretty easy. We just need to stasis the ball and then cut both ropes while it's frozen. Because we do have to cut them both before the ball has any ability to move. Otherwise, it'll just end up swinging instead of falling straight down. And so, stasis, cut, cut. And there we go. Simple concept. Would have liked to see it used in an even more challenging context. So now, I'm going to have to look at the map again and see if I can guess any more shrine locations. Okay, so I don't think I've ever gone onto this island. It's sure to have something on it. It's probably not a shrine, but it is something. So we need to go this way. Yep, there's the island. The goop looks interesting when it's lit up blue. That looks like a Korok puzzle. But our target right now is this island. Because, again, I'm sure it has... What? Apparently it has very strong winds protecting it. But we can just circle around to a degree. And then, I guess, we'll get on the leeward side. Seems this thing is just gonna be covered in chests. Wonder who left them here. Hope they won't miss them. Well, I mean, I'm leaving the chests. It's their contents that I hope that people won't miss. Oh, hey guys. Nice try. Okay. Any more chests we can see from here? Did that chest just move? Must have been my eyes playing tricks on me. I did just spot another one. I'm just looking around, making sure I didn't miss any. Not seeing any over here. This island isn't quite as covered with chests as I expected after those first two. But it has got some, and ooh. There's another. And a rock that might have a Korok. Sure enough. I don't want to take a photo of that. So we'll drop this temporarily. I want the spear, not the chest. I guess the haft works. And now let's go get this Korok over here. I see it's got some coyote friends, or wolf friends rather. Okay, need to actually make these count. There. Run. Pretty obvious where this goes. Because this one's missing a strut. So it took 35 seeds for our last weapon expansion. I imagine it'll take 35 for our next as well. And I'm kind of interested in getting another one. Considering it does look like we are very close to having what is probably the maximum weapon storage. I'm guessing one full page is all we can get. Don't really know why I'm climbing this right now. I'm just kind of going. But hey, sometimes that lets you find things in this game. So, really, there's nothing too wrong with it. Sudden wind. Is there any visible cause of said wind? I don't see no dragon. There doesn't seem to be anything up here. Unfortunate. But what you gonna do? Just gonna check up here and then go in search. Oh. Is that a fancy electric one? It is. So, wonder what this one is guarding other than his own weapon. Is there perhaps something between these? There is. It's a great Thunderblade. How does it stack up against the one I've already got? It's a downgrade. It can stay where it is. Certainly interesting, though. Nothing atop any of these. Those craters. They seem worth checking out. I wonder what... Oh, this is where one of the memories was, wasn't it? Where one of the memories took place, rather. I remember Link and Zelda were in a crater and Link had just fended off an entire horde of monsters. No one invited you here. So we need to find a rock, I'm guessing, to put in the very center of that. Hey, look, it's a rock. Because I don't see any missing rocks along the outer circles. So how about right there? So, is there anything else around here other than just a Korok? There's a Talus. That much is clear. Wake up, buddy. Let's just get this ready. We'll probably be losing it to this guy, but what is it for if not to use? Go ahead, clonk your face down. Then I'll hit that. And then... and we'll grab another one. That's a durability up. Let's use this long throw. Well, you almost got rid of us. So close. Good job, Urbosa. Ooh, quite a few topazes. Not bad. Oh, another amber. So did that guy create this crater? Or what? Seems there are still 3 craters we haven't investigated. At least. So, this one's just got some rocks and some pebblets. I've been forgetting that there's an L in there when pronouncing these guys' names recently. Been calling them pebbits, but they are pebblets. But this particular crater is not terribly interesting. But there are still more for us to check out. Like this one. That's a whole lot of nothing. Is that another talus? Or is that just a pile of rocks? Sometimes it can be hard to tell. I think it's just a pile of rocks, though. Still, gonna check it out. Have to be certain. Okay, yeah, definitely just a pile of rocks. You really don't want to mess with me, guys. Just let me go. So, this is the last crater that we have any reason to try and check out. Unless there's another one that's just not obvious on the map. Which is possible. However, unlikely. Further this way. Oh, yep, there it is. And looks like just rocks and a pebblet. Not interesting. Is there a story behind this one tree being not a whole tree? There is. Put the ball in the cup. Okay, it needs to actually go in the cup. Ball, cup. Okay. We haven't actually gone down this way, so could be worth going this way. Why is there enemy music? Was that wolf enough for it? Oh, hey, look, another Korok. Let's go give it the offering it wants. And then take it right back. Oh, you need 2 apples, do you? Greedy. Says the guy holding 74 apples. I think that's more apples than any one man actually needs. Or could actually hold. I mean, if I had a big sack, then I could hold 74 apples, I'm sure. But I definitely could not hold 74 apples with my hands and a backpack. Unless they were small apples. Then I could probably do it. But if we have to talk the sizes of the apples, then we've already lost sight of the goal of the exercise. Ooh. Okay, shrine nearby. I suppose there was a reason to come this way after all. But first, let's climb this pillar. We'll climb it from this side, slightly less steep. Korok. So it's this way. Looks like it's actually past that enemy encampment, which is good. Because it means I don't have to care about them. Is it hiding under that slate thing? Probably. Let's get some luminous stone here. And then... that ought to be enough. Ooh. Nifty. I wonder if the slate's just going to be back if we ever warp here again. If so, that would be a bit inconvenient, but then again, also looks like it would be inconvenient to just climb out anyway. Though maybe solving the shrine will get an updraft to appear from that pile of rocks. Wouldn't be the first time we would have seen an updraft in an area like this. Wind guide. Okay, so we need to make wind hit that, and I'm guessing this will be a leaf. Yep, that's a leaf. Good, we had room for it. Whoosh. Whoosh, I say. So this is why they call it wind guide, huh? I hope this won't explode if I just... Okay, good. Can you... Go. Please go. I could probably just use my bomb arrows to solve whatever puzzle they want me to blow this towards. And I'm already too late if they want me to... Oh, is it just meant to be a hazard? We needed to blow it out of our way? Is there nothing we're meant to blow up with it? What happens if we do this? Okay. I'm gonna go down and kill those mini guardians. They look like they're asking for it, and let's not use that. That's our only non-metallic weapon. Let's use this. These guys do not take much. That looks like a place to not go. Yeah, I guess that bomb was just meant to be an obstacle. So, are we meant to cause that to float over to there to get that chest? I guess so. So let's just get this bomb a little bit further out of the way. And onto this we go. So, okay, it goes in the direction that we caused the wind to go. I expected to have to blow backwards. But it seems that's not how this is done, and neither is that. Should have been patient. But was not. Oh. Thanks for coming back this way. Kinda interesting how this thing spins under me, but Link stays facing the same way. Alright. And now we go this way. Certainly an interesting shrine. So now we've got barrels for some reason. And we need to get a key. Hey, buddy. Let's not use that. So, am I supposed to actually be careful here? Because I don't see any real reason that I shouldn't just bomb the hell out of this. Oh, there's apparently a lot more. I appreciate that. So I'm guessing if we use our leaf on this, it'll pop us up and then we need to glide somewhere. Yep. So what have we got here? Okay. 22 damage on a one-hander that's wooden. Honestly, yeah, I was considering it, but I think I can live without. We do still have our guardian sword. So all those spikes have to be up there for a reason. Looks like we're going to be gliding amongst them at some point. So it looks like that path is for if we fail to get here. And then there's a bombable thing in there, which will probably cause an updraft to go up there. The question then is whether or not we're going to need that later, or only if we fail. Ow. Seems that this does not get us quite high enough to go through all the spikiness. So is this just for getting back over there? I guess so. But we'll use it to get here without using ladders. Surprise. I know how shrines work by now. Link, come on. Don't just put your glider away because you touched a wall. Especially if you can't climb the wall. So, if I blow this... Oh. Oh. Let's actually jump onto that. And now, let's make our way to this chest. Seems nice and safe relative to the other path. Alright. And now, we take the other path. Gotta be careful not to pop any balloons. Because if even one of them pops, I'm sure I'm tumbling off the edge. This is too much in motion, and I can't stop it by just blowing in the opposite direction. That is dangerous. Link, come on. Okay, we made it. So now we need to give this a blowing. And we're up here. So, what do we do now that we're up here? We can go over there and blow another thing, which will launch us up higher. Oh, that's a lot of bombable real estate. What have we got over here? Okay, a path back down to the first major room. What's this do? It gives us a bomb. Oh. Though these move super slowly. I can't help but feel like this is not the necessarily intended solution because of that fact. Go, bomb! Go that way! Stop flying left! It's beyond my reach. There's nothing I can do with it now. But it's not like we're out of options. Problem solved. Interesting that that was set up to be a chain reaction like that. That was unexpected. Let's change our arrows back before we accidentally blow ourselves up later. And so up we go, and this will be our key. Sure enough. Then we glide this way to find a path down and also a chest. Long throw thunder spear. I'll keep the one I've got, thanks. That was an interesting shrine. And now we can get 2 more hearts, and thus graduate from 3 durian food to 2 durian food. And then from there, we can get 5 more hearts. In total, ever. Unless there's another one to be gotten from Ganon himself. But I don't expect that that will be the case. So, let's just continue on over this way. Anything of value around here? There's Dinral. Is he going to come all the way this way through the canyon? I hope so, because then we can easily get at him. Wow, this skull is manned by red bokoblins. That is so sad. Carry me up! Why are all the dragons like this these days? Okay, we hit something. Oh, and now we get a ride up. Is it because I put... Ow. Because I put my glider away and then brought it back out? Where did the thing fly off? I don't see no glowy thing. I need my glowy thing. Where is it? Dinral, where'd the thing I shot off you land? Dinral, where'd it go? I don't see it. There it is. Ooh. Okay. Just a... Oh, it's a shard of the horn. Good, we hit the horn. I don't know why I'm specifically aiming for the horns, but... I mean, I guess they're nice. So they've got a chest in there. Which means I actually don't have to care too much. I wonder if Hamar's Descent has anything. Well, no, it probably doesn't, because it's where the... What is that? Where's the 8th heroine statue? It was, like, around here somewhere. Is it gone? Oh, there it is. So, yeah, there's probably nothing of value. Well, I mean, there's probably something of value, just nothing I know what and where it is. Yeah, let's head to Lake Illumini over here. See if it's got anything interesting going on. Have we been to that lake before? I don't know. But we are close to Wash's Bluff. Yeah, Wash's. I was just looking at it. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the episode over at Wash's Bluff. And then we'll restart the or not restart. We'll start the next one when a blood moon is either about to rise or has just risen, depending on my luck. So has this lake got anything other than an Octorok and a defunct guardian? Doesn't seem to have anything magnetic inside it. Is that just a Wizrobe or a Blizzrobe? Looks like a Blizzrobe. Didn't really need to kill it, but Blizzrobes are jerks. And they deserve what's coming to them. Oh. Oh, we've got a Korok here. One of those ones where you have to know how to count. So, 1, 2. That's 4. Gotta be careful here. 3, 4, 5. And now we should be able to get another weapon slot. So let's climb up this thing, because I don't know that I've done that before. And then from there we can get to Wash's Bluff, no problem. There's got to be something worth following all those platforms to find. Considering that they're all there, there's got to be something for them to be there for. Though I'm positive it won't be a shrine, considering they're not nearly large enough to hold them. And they were probably built a bit more recently. So what have we got up here? A talus, perhaps? Yup. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have been up here. Ooh, but this one is looking quite gemmy. Wait. Don't want to use the durability one when I've got a long throw one still. And there we go. Urbosa makes it really easy to get rid of taluses. Got a diamond. That's nice. And plenty of amber. And a sapphire. Very nice. Anything else up here? Just a talus? Looks like just a talus. Kind of wish it was more. Oh, there's also choo-choos. Time to not care. Oh, and a fox, too. That's an interesting forest. Is that... Where is that? Well, we'll find out someday. I'm sure it's got something of interest hiding within it, even if just a Korok or two. Also, while I'm here and off camera, I'll be able to read his book again and mark the places on the map where we haven't done things. Especially with Rivali's Gale now being ready to help me get up there. But that's it for this episode. When you next see me, I will be naked on this platform. See you then, friends.